Tyrone, or Torch, was my friend. He wrote a book. I'm going to read it. It's a compelling story. The people as real as a heart attack. The events, the realizations, I would say, salient is an appropriate word, which you will quickly discover. Torchum, Tyrone, Chapter 1. Symbols! The traffic was as erratic as a creaker's heart. Sporadic jumps, a cacophonous mix of cars, trucks, and intermittent motorcycles. Tyrone, everyone knew him as Torch, was with his homeboy, Malachi, now called Money, at the bus stop. Tyrone was looking at newer vehicles rolling by. Money cocked his head. Fuck, nigger, if I be in that Lexus, some fine bitch would be calling me Mr. Malachi. Tyrone sneered. Yeah, but you ain't in that car. Your car, like mine, got RTD on the side and it sucks diesel. The traffic slowed, then stopped. 100 yards down the road was the 143 bus they were waiting on, right in front of them. A limo, a big white one with more chrome than Little Wayne's mouth. The angle of the sun allowed them to get glimpses inside. Torch was staring intently. He turned to Moni. Fuck this! Remember that shit we watched on Egypt? Fucking pharaohs, all separated. We be the same. We here like two sun-baked corn stalks. Inside the gleaming limo were 4 silhouettes, alabaster statues, garlanded with the accoutrements of a vibrant economy. The 2 women coiffed, heads held high, tilted perfectly as if in a Vogue shot. The 2 men, maybe late 30s, laughing, arms in motion, as if remonstrating their newest takeover acquisition. One lady noticed them, ignored them, retaining her statuesque pose. The traffic began to move. The limo disappeared down the road. The bus approached the stop. Tyrone, in the bus, on his way home, dwelled on the image. It haunted him. It encapsulated everything that was wrong. He turned to Money. You know, I've been listening to that brother on YouTube. He lays out shit. Sometimes it's deep. A while back it was symbol shit. Says images convey entire epitaphs. He showed a cross, and he's right. It's like the entire history of Christianity pops into your mind. Then it was a hanging noose. Same shit, first thought. Confederates stringing up brothers. He showed other shit. Money laughed. Nigger, before you start, you ain't no quantum brother. That shit he lays out, from the little I listened, that brother read some books. Tyrone dwelled on his past. It did not include a lot of books. His dad left early, got in trouble, did time and drifted away. His mom, in a nursing home, a stroke in him, pounding out beats on YouTube. Malachi, now called Money, pretty much the same, busted home, shit schools, both chasing the ephemeral phantasm of fame. For Torch, the image was emblazoned in his mind. The limo, white, new, filled with good shit babes, snaps, wallets full of $100 bills, everything he didn't have. The agonizing part, it was everything he wanted. Life was a motherfucker. That limo may as well have been parked in his ass. He knew if he was the one inside, and they traded places. And those white cream puffs were on the bus stop. He would have done the same and blown them off. The brother he had been listening to had alluded to, of all things, just this, distinction, a immutable barrier that separates. That limo was one of them, a pure ass symbol. He and Money had been doing rap for a while. It was cool. He knew they were good. They had original shit, and new with exposure. They could be in that spotlight, but so far, the only real spotlight they had experienced was when both of them a year ago had been stopped, and a helicopter light illuminated them. The car they were in was the exact same make and model as one used in a robbery. The 2 suspects were black. A few minutes later, they were let go, but definitely not the light they wanted. Getting home, the image of the limo was still there. His lady, Keisha, was at work and would be walking in the door any moment. Sitting on the couch, he dwelled on how this happened. Him and lots of his people, definitely not in that car. He sneered. Instead, they were working in the car wash, not sitting in the vehicle, being slaved over. On reflection, he realized his information toolkit to scale this financial and social wall of confining distinction was really tiny. In front of him on the coffee table was a half-full glass of water. This was him, half full. Fuck, not just him, but immeasurably more. And lots of them were brothers. He believed, as the Quantum Brother said, everyone had the potential to hold some kind of reservoir, dwelling on his lake, his reservoir. It could barely hold an alligator. QB, the Quantum Brother, as he called him, explained, the lake is filled with information. Information has value. You want to fill it by pumping up your information intake. Fucking information. Tyrone had a hard time wrapping his head around that, but the more the brother explained it, the more sense it made. Information was primary. The universe itself was based on information. Fuck it. The brother's message was, break out your suction pump and fill that lake. The door unlocked, and in strode his old lady, Laquanda, now known as Bonbon. Getting that name from a friend watching her eat some. It just stuck. She sat down and poked him. Still recovering from that 4-day concrete pump job. He shook his head. I'm beyond that, but there were some definite long hours. He smiled. Walmart's still there. She laughed. Walmart goes. The whole world falls apart. You and money got new shit you're working on? Tyrone shook his head. Always. She turned to him. Shit, nigger. Your YouTube channel should be blazing with hits. All I see is people with the phone in front of them, watching shit. Seems like they couldn't live without that digital stream. Shit, they don't even talk anymore. Like fucking human sponges, just absorbing shit. Torch looked at her. Funny you should say that. That bro I now be listening to was just talking about that. Says this current culture is a swan dive into an intellectual and creative collapse. It shows that people have abandoned any concept of the creative potential within them. She looked at him quizzically. He smiled. I even remember his sentence. They have to be entertained because they do not know how to entertain.